Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino chooses this relic again, because I saved and quit after I did it, and then it just put me back here when you hit continue from the main menu, so it's easy to, drop in, drop out of your runs. You can abandon your run at any time, or you can just continue where you left off. But we're back playing Slay the Spire, and I'm real excited about it. So this is level 2, it's a slightly longer path, as you can see. We have 160 gold. That's enough to make a shop something acceptable. Now if we go left, there's some question marks. We go right. I'm liking the far right path. Not too much combat, but not nothing either. Alright, right, so we got colorless. One of these. Must have been like a different, maybe it's not. Oh yeah, there, yeah, it's toolbox. Okay, so what is this? Enemy loses 9 strength for the rest of this turn. So that's a great thing to use on one of these dudes and basically just have them like not do damage to me at all. That's hella good. Okay, good. So I've effectively eliminated your stuff that you've got going on. And then we can do a pommel strike. And we start with a ton of energy, because not only we've got Velvet Choker and we've got Lanterns, so we got like 6 energy to start with on the first turn. That is super good. Also, if we go Headbutt, it puts the card that we just used, that colorless card, back. Then we can use Pommel Strike to bring it... Oh no, never mind. I thought it was on the top of my deck. I guess not. I thought we were gonna make the best play ever, because then whatever I used that shackled this dude's health would have came back up, and I would have used it to shackle this dude's attack too. Well, shoot. I really thought that would work. Oh well, we're gonna take like 6 damage. And yeah, they're just taking all my gold right now. Okay, seeing red. Yeah, you see we have 4 of 4 energy. That's thanks to Velvet Choker, I think. Right. Yeah, because Lantern doesn't work anymore, but Velvet Choker is each turn. We should definitely sing red, because we've got a lot of stuff to do here. Let's apply some vulnerability on you. Then we can strike you and kill you. And then we can bash you. And then we can gain 30 block and exhaust this card, and you're not gonna do nothing to me at all. It's so silly that you think you have a chance. Each time you lose HP in combat. I guess that happened twice already? Okay, well, he's vulnerable, so this 16 is going to turn into 24, as you can see. And also, I'll just strike you and you're dead. That was very easy combat. We even got right back up to full health. Give me my gold that was stolen. Elixir, exhaust all status cards from my hand is good for if we're going to get, like, wounded and draw a bunch of wounded cards. Stuff of that nature. Whirlwind is pretty solid. Occasionally. It's not that good, but it can be good. Especially when if you have a bunch of other, like, 0 cards in your hand that you can still use after you exhaust all your energy. I want to get Heavy Blade, just because I'm going to get Whirlwind. Alright, yeah. I do want to get Heavy Blade once, though, and just kind of try and figure out what's going on with it. Alright, I've faced these dudes before. Now... if you attack one enemy 3 times in one turn, you will stun them and they will fall on the ground. So that will interrupt whatever they're about to do. So both these guys are going to buff. You're going to attack. If I attack you 3 times, I can interrupt your attack and send you flying to the ground. Swift Strike to deal just 5 bonus damage sounds pretty good, even though it only did 2. For some reason. Oh, because Flight reduces attack damage taken by 50, right. Okay. So yeah, you guys all have buff defense, but I gotta knock you out of the sky. So let's Thunderclap. And then also, Whirlwind is actually going to interrupt all of you. So I'm glad I took Whirlwind. Yeah, you guys can't do shit now. They're stunned. We'll end our turn. You got nothing. They can get back up and fly, but it takes another turn. Alright, so they're gonna attack. If they have the unknown above their heads when they're down, that means they're gonna start flying again. But we've got even another turn. They're not gonna get up on the next turn. We could Impervious to block everything you guys are doing. Of course, 1 defend. Well, 2, I guess. Strike for 6. Yeah, just do it. Just Impervious. Then we'll strike one of you for that, and end our turn. I would really enjoy if we drew Whirlwind again, but I don't think that's possible, because I think it's still in our discard. Alright, now you can see that they've all got Unknown, which means they're all about to go start flying again, unless I kill as many of them as possible. So, let's bash you. Let's strike you. Let's strike you. And let's headbutt you. And then we get to... Oh, now we get to pick a card and put it on the top of my draw pile. So if I wanted Whirlwind at that point. I think Swift Strike is better, because it costs nothing. And now you fly, but you don't do anything. So we're still, like, solid. You're done. You're gonna die. You die a terrible death. And I don't think we even got hit, because we're amazing. Body Slam is really good if you combine it with Impervious, because Impervious gives you, like, 30 block, and then if you use Body Slam, you do 30 damage. What is Dropkick? Deal 5 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain energy and... Oh, give me that immediately. That sounds awesome. This game is so good. I just like it so much. Okay, you're gonna do 21 damage. That's ridiculous. Malleable. On taking attack damage, gains 3 block. The block gain increases as Malleable is triggered. It resets to 3 at the start of my turn. So the more I attack him, the more block he gains. But then it resets per turn. And you're gonna do 21 damage, and we're just not okay with that. Add a random colorless card to my hand. Alright. Ooh, Madness would be good if we could make it get rid of Bash. Or not get rid of, but like turn the energy cost to 0. A random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat. I think that this can also apply to cards that are already 0. I think I've seen it do that before. Because I had a bunch of 0 cards, and then I used Madness, and nothing changed. And I think one of them, it just used it on a 0 card that was already happening. So what we could do is use a bunch of cards, like Defend, for instance. Give me Pommel Strike, which just gave me Strike again. Give me Strike Plus. Give me Strike. And then what we've done is make it more likely that Bash costs 0, which is exactly what happened. I can only play 6 cards per turn! Damn it! Choker! That was a solid plan. Undone by my own informational negligence. Okay. Let us... Seeing Red, these all cost 4 regardless. We don't need to use Seeing Red. I will make you vulnerable. I will make you vulnerable again. He keeps getting blocked, you can see. I will strike you, and we will defend. This guy does too much damage for the lack of defense I have in my deck for some reason. Oh, it takes 16. We are starting to... And this is a normal enemy, too. They ain't even an elite. Of course, it's too weak to be an elite for me, or for my money. Alright, if the enemy is vulnerable, which you are, I gain energy and draw a card. Good. And we get impervious, but of course the time we get impervious, you're not attacking me. Spend all energy to deal 20 damage, basically. Yeah, might as well do that. Actually, if we strike you and then do that, we will do 1 extra damage as a result. Alright, that was solid, but look at his fucking block now. It's got 18. Enfeebling spores. I am frail and weakened. That's not good. Frail means I gain less block. Weakened obviously means I do less damage, but blood for blood costs 0 now. I think you will die. And his block wore off, so that's cool. This'll deal 12 damage. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. It wasn't so bad. Oh, regen potion will help with the health I just lost there. Anger plus is real good. Dual wield, if this was upgraded, I would take that. Sword boomerang, I don't like that at all. Definitely anger plus, because it's 0 and it does good damage. It's basically a free strike at the level that it's at. Okay, merchant, what you got for me? I can buy everything here that isn't one of these relics. I assume if you had hella gold, you would definitely want to buy relics, but I've never had that much. Okay, Rampage. Rampage is one of those cards that seems really good, but in practice, you never really get it to where you want it to be. Perfected Strike. I wish I could look at my deck. Oh, I can. How many strikes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we have 7 strikes. So this would do a plus 14 damage. So this would do 20 damage total for 2 energy because of all my strike cards. So that's pretty good. 20 damage for 2 is alright. It's not blowing the doors off, but it's alright. Add a random attack to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. That's really good. I need that immediately. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP and draw 1 card. That could be really good. It could also be real detrimental. Transmutation allows me to transform my hand. I don't have enough money for that. Jack of all trades. I already have that card. Well, I got it. I would like to have this card permanently. That does sound nice. And I do want Perfected Strike. Let's get it. That was a solid shot. Alright, now do we go right or do we go left? If we go left, we can take on an elite enemy. But I don't want to do that, so we're going to go right instead. As you attempt to sneak past a group of shrouded figures, a naked red-skinned man approaches you. Got any jacks, friend? I got the shakes bad. Please, maybe some coin? He seems delusional but harmless. I don't have 85 gold, and I don't have jacks, so I apologize. The addict throws a loud tantrum, screaming and cursing at you. You escape before drawing unwanted attention. Well, that's too bad. I wish I knew what would have gone on. Alright, we should rest. I'd love to upgrade a card in my deck, but I need health. Although, regen potion is pretty solid for that. I'm gonna smith. We'll find more campfires. If I wanted to upgrade a card, how's Whirlwind? Does 8 damage to all enemies X times. That's worth doing. What about Dropkick? Deal 8 damage. Oh, that's not that big a deal. What about Infernal Blade? Ooh, it makes it cost nothing. I do enjoy that. Perfected Strike does plus 3 damage. That would increase its damage by about 7. So we'll go from 20 to 27 damage, which is not insignificant. I want to do Whirlwind, though. Whirlwind just makes a mess out of groups sometimes. I'd like to embolden that as much as possible. Alright, I hate you, but I hate you even more. Well, I don't hate you, but I need you to die, like, very immediately. Let's bash you first. Remember, we start with 5 energy. So that's solid. Then we could do Swift Strike for no additional thing, but first let's Pommel Strike so we draw another card. Blood for blood is a waste of time. I do need to defend. Like, definitely. And let's deal 9 damage, which equates to 13. And then Swift Strike for an extra 7. And we're gonna take some damage. An awful lot of it, in fact. But this guy will be dead on the next turn. And there's nothing really else I could have done different. They just didn't give me the defense to buff myself. You were going to inflict a negative effect on me. I'd really rather you didn't do that at all. Let's Thunderclap to start. I can't believe that didn't kill you. I mean, if I did math, I would believe it instantly, but, you know, I'm still mad. Still mad about it. Give me Defend. I don't know that we need to Seeing Red right now. I think Pommel Strike will determine this. I want to use it on you. There's a chance we draw a card that does mass damage. Also, Infernal Blade, yes. Use it. You gave me Reaper, and this is good. I gained health, I killed you. I wanted a mass attack, and that worked out. And now we have 0. Okay, just leave Seeing Red, because Headbutt is not worth just, like, having that be happening. Keep Seeing Red. We may need it later. Take 7 damage here. You're gonna do 10 damage and buff yourself. I can Impervious and block all of that. Then we can Anger for 6. And Anger puts a copy of it in the discard pile, which basically just gives you an extra Anger card when you need it. Which is what makes that pretty solid. And then strike him again. And he's gonna keep getting, with his plated armor, he's gonna keep getting block every turn. But the more you hit him, the less block per turn he gets. Oh yeah, good. Well, now you're gonna do, I wish I had Impervious now. You're doing 18 afterwards. Okay, we can Thunderclap because it makes you vulnerable. Now that you're vulnerable, we drop kick. Do damage, draw a card, and gain energy. Give me Jack of all trades. Oh, this is Jack's. Lose 3 HP, gain 2 strength. No. I need my HP. Perfected Strike with 24 bonus. Because it's actually going to be 36. Look at that. I desperately needed that. I know we're losing out on 5 HP because of that. But still. Losing 5 HP to do an extra 12 sounds solid to me in regard to this constantly shielded monstrosity. If I Whirlwind you, you will die. So that works for me. I enjoy outcomes where you die and I don't. Okay, Flex. I mean, with our 6-card limit, I don't know that Flex is that useful. I kind of want... Body Slam is kind of very useless, except if I have Impervious in my hand. That's why I kind of don't want to get it. And Impervious is really the only thing that gives me block damage, to a degree that would make that worthwhile anyway. Okay, I hate this dude. And, you know I don't like the birds. But the birds ain't that bad as long as you can multi-hit them. Okay. Dropkick. We don't have anything that makes him vulnerable yet. This guy's gonna take half damage. Madness is not worth using yet. Give me Defend. Give me the regen potion. I need it. I don't want to use Dropkick, because it's just a worse strike if they're not vulnerable, and they're not vulnerable. They're absolutely not. Strike. Strike. I can interrupt his attack, at least. And Perfected Strike. And there you go. I mean, it's gonna go away anyway. Like, this isn't going to exhaust. This will. We'll make you 0 so I can drop kick you for 5 damage. I don't need to do it to him. He'll die from the next attack I do. If it's a good one. Alright, you're gonna attack for 4. Like hell you are. I'm a thunderclap, yo bitch ass. Alright, now you're vulnerable. I mean, you know, just strike, get it over with. Then bash this man. What you gonna do? Suffer. Oh, you gonna hex me right now? Okay, hex ain't so bad. It's a waste of his turn if he asks me. What it does is every time I play a non-attack card, he shuffles an unplayable card into my deck. Which, honestly, like, you really can't do that enough times to have that be detrimental to my health. I'm gonna use Impervious. So yeah, Dazed goes into my draw pile, not even my discard. So at least it isn't like a, or it is an immediate effect. Let's see. Strike. Pommel strike. Kind of a waste, but it doesn't matter. Anger him, or anger me, and end it. That's solid damage to have done, and we're not going to take any. Oh, now you're going to get me seeing red. I see how it is. And then Whirlwind is just an amazing card to do hella DPS when you use it right out of the gate. 7 damage to all enemies, huh? That seems alright. 5 damage twice is not bad. Armaments is a good card. I want Cleave. Alright, show me what's in this chest. Better be something good. Why don't you give me that? Oh, Red Skull. While your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. We are like 2 HP above that threshold, so thank you for that. Right? We have no gold, so shops are not of any use. I think we go this way. Oh, dicks. These guys almost killed me before. One time. Because this dude will always block this chick, and this chick will always heal both of them. And that's some bullshit. Because it's like I can never do enough to offset what they're doing. What's Purity? Choose and exhaust 2 cards in your hand. I don't need that right now. I know why that would be good, but I don't need it right now. Okay, we can Thunderclap. So with that, we can drop kick. Like, yeah, this enemy intends to block, but he's gonna block her. He's not gonna get any block. I would like to kill him as fast as possible. Last time I tried to kill her, because it's like, we always kill the healer first, right? Except it doesn't really work that well in this instance. Bash him, make him hella vulnerable. Then we can cleave, so we at least do something to both of them. And then do we Infernal Blade? Or do we defend? I think we Infernal Blade. We gotta go DPS, and Heavy Blade being 0 is real nice. That's 21 damage right there. Alright, that's a really good first turn. Yeah, you block her, you attack me, and you debuff me. Alright, now you are buffing. This is your heal spell. You're gonna heal him for 16, and yourself for 16. I will kill him before I can allow that to happen. You're still vulnerable. Let's headbutt you for that. I would like you to give me dropkick, indeed, yes. I wish we had pommel strike so I could draw it instantly, but that didn't work before, so why would it now, I guess. Alright, you're dead. This is working out way better than before. Go ahead, heal yourself. You barely lost any HP to begin with. We'll start fresh on you. Okay. Now we are frail. So our defend is only going to give me 3 block. I'd say Thunderclap Plus to make you vulnerable. Follow it up with a drop kick. Give me that draw. Blood for blood, deal 19. Is that going to turn into 28? Close. almost enough to kill you. But Perfected Strike plus Strike will actually get the job done. Even minus Strike, which we did not even need. Give me that Fire Potion. Add this card to my deck. What is it? Metallicize Plus. I require that, yes. At the end of your turn, gain 4 block, and that happens every turn because it's a power. Nice. Come here, rest my weary-ass head. The trials of battle are weighing heavily on me. But not anymore. This again? Get out of here. I like Dramatic Entrance. Deal 6 damage to all enemies right out of the gate. We don't have the Thunderclap, though. So that's too bad. Let's Seeing Red. Might seem like overkill, but let's Pommel Strike you. And you gave me Jack of all trades. Ah, this is gonna... We're gonna run out of cards before we can do very much. 6 damage to all enemies, might as well do that. 7 damage to all enemies, do that. That's our 4th card. Then we could Jack of all trades and then just use... We need to defend. And then if we use Jack of all trades, we wouldn't be able to use the card that it gave us, so we have to strike. Yeah, that's pain. It is pain. But this dude's gonna die. Blood for blood. Yeah. Just do that, follow it with a strike. You're toast. Then we can strike plus, and then take 12 damage. Can't wait. Injure me, baby. I love it. Please, continue. Why stop now? And you keep getting your 14 block, because I gotta start doing damage to you. Yeah, Whirlwind. That's real good. Maybe I should have Thunderclapped before I did that. I certainly should have Thunderclapped before I did that. We can do Anger also. Then get a copy of that. You're gonna do 12 more damage to me. You're gonna buff and attack, huh? That's what you're gonna do, huh? Well, we can Impervious. Let's bash. Now you're vulnerable. I think you'll just die now. Yeah, that works. Alright, we took way too much damage that fight. I will not say otherwise. Gain 1 vulnerable. You say gain 1 vulnerable. Like, to myself? I don't want that. I know it costs 0, but, like, I don't want to become vulnerable. I don't want Burning Pact. I think Anger is solid. We'll get another one of those. And we need to rest immediately. Even though we just did that shit. Because some of these twofers are just really getting to me. You come across an ornate building which appears abandoned. A plaque that has been torn free from a wall is on the floor. It reads, "The Library." Inside you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for some quiet time. Read. Choose one of 20 cards to add in my deck, or sleep and heal 29 HP. There you go. Reading is for chumps. You doze off in a comfy chair instead. Zzz. You wake up feeling refreshed. Now you might say, why the hell did you do that when there is a campfire right here? Well, now I get to upgrade something instead of, yeah. Okay, what if we upgrade Impervious? What does it do? We gain 40 block! We typically don't need more than 30. What if we drop... Oh yeah, we already tried to do drop kick and that wasn't very good. Cleave Plus, dealing 10 damage to all enemies is really good. Infernal Blade. Upgraded would be nice. Pommel Strike giving you 2 cards and dealing extra damage. Now that's something you can go for. And so it shall be. Alright, second boss time. We're as ready as we can possibly be. And I have not seen you before. Alright, you're unknown. You negate 3 debuffs, so we're gonna have to get rid of that as fast as possible. So let's use Blind to have that happen. Then we use Thunderclap to get rid of another one. Then we Bash, and you are done being able to negate debuffs. And we Perfected Strike for 22. That's not a bad first turn. No, don't be doing any of that. Don't be spawning more dudes. I don't like that in the least. We got a Seeing Red here. Then we use Impervious. Let's Pommel Strike you. Draw another card, then we Cleave. We can Anger and deal 9 damage. I would like to focus all fire on the Bronze Automaton and have our, like, multi-hit moves eventually kill the orbs. Stasis. Yo, are you taking my cards? You can't take my cards! And you took my Whirlwind card. That's like the #1 thing I was gonna use to kill you. Oh, you fuckers. Well, these are like all defense. I need Infernal Blade. Oh, hey. On death, Whirlwind Plus is returned to my hand. Oh, so this is my regular Whirlwind. Well, I do need to use it. But first, I need to use Metallicize Plus. And now we can Whirlwind, I guess. It's not super good because we used it so late, but I definitely need the extra block per turn. Now what are you doing, big guy? Give yourself 12 block and extra block and also strength. Huh? Okay. And you're gonna... Oh, this is... Mindness. Where's my Impervious? I need it. Also, I don't have Flex. Did you just, like, give me cards that I don't have? What's the deal with that? We gotta see red, for sure. Give me that Thunderclap. Make them all vulnerable. And I definitely should have flexed before I did such a thing. Oh well. Dropkick. Yeah, they're vulnerable. That gave us more energy. Alright, just in case you wanted to, like... We're gonna die. Well, we're not gonna die. We might die, like, at the end of combat. Or before the end of combat. Like, that might be how combat ends, is just we're on the floor. Because that was too much damage for you to do. And you're both gonna attack, but you're just gonna buff still. But Blood for Blood costs 0 from now on. That's helpful. Let me deal my 10 damage and draw 2 cards. You give me another Pommel Strike, I'd like to draw another card. Do 16 there. Headbutt him. I want Blood for Blood back. You give me that. And then we can defend, and we can anger. Alright. See what goes on now. We got some extra block from my power. We only took 7 damage that turn. And it ain't so bad. But you're gonna do 46 damage now! Applied too weak. Yeah, that's happening to you. Now you're down to 34. We are gonna Thunderclap. We must do that. Can I kill one of you? It deals 24 damage. This is such a waste. Well, we killed you. Oh, we got Whirlwind for some reason. Oh, right, because I stasised. Oh, look, we killed that one too. All of a sudden, things seem to actually be doing all right. but we can't use that. I mean, we're gonna take 30 damage right now. Hyper Beam? What do you think, you're Dragonite right now? That's what you think? Oh, you're stunned. That attack was so strong, you don't even know what to do with yourself. You lost your head completely there. Are you vulnerable yet? You're not. And we can't make you as such either. So, Perfect Strike, Anger, Strike. I mean, I guess we'll use Dropkick because it's damage, you know? He's getting closer to dying. What you gonna do now? 13 times 2, huh? That is more health than I currently have. If I defend twice, that will still be more health than I currently have. So if I weaken you like that instead, and then I use Anger on you, that's super good. Oh, right, we gain block because of this. Okay, so we need to do this to live. And then strike you. We are not quite dead. We're gonna be super close to being dead, but we are not quite dead. You have 39 health. Can we do it? Can we make it happen? With Whirlwind, we totally can. Oh my god. Give me Flex. And give me Anger, sucker. Eat it. Yeah, you can't because you don't have a mouth, because I knocked it off. Well, you never had one to begin with, but I still knocked it off. Alright, Demon Form at the start of each turn, gain 2 strength. That seems super good. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. Dark Embrace is really, really good. If we also get cards that go with it. Block no longer expires at the start of your turn. We actually need that. We need that with, like, Impervious that we have, and what we just were using to get 4 at the end of each turn. That's good. And we also gain all our health back when the floors are done. So that's solid. Relic. Sozu, gain energy at the start of each turn. You can no longer use potions. That's not that bad. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Whoa. Oh, but you draw 1 less card each turn. Well, that sucks. That's not worth it. I mean, it is kind of, but like, I don't want it, but Astrolabe. Upon pickup, choose and transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Transform cards become a random card of any rarity. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go Sozu. We can no longer use potions. I don't care. I always forget I have potions anyway. I was about to, like, take that loss on the chin if this wouldn't have worked out, and I would have forgot that we could have just done 20 damage with a fire potion. So let's proceed. Alright, we're on level 3, and that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.